What if I told you that humans were once believed to evolve just by using their body parts more? And other scientists said survival depends only on being the fittest. So, who was right? And how did the theory of evolution actually develop? In this class, we will explore the historical development of evolutionary concepts from early ideas of philosophers to the revolutionary theories of Jean-Baptiste Lamarck and Charles Darwin, all the way to modern evolutionary biology. You will understand how different scientists contributed, where they were right or wrong, and how these ideas finally shaped the modern concept of evolution that we study today. So stay with me till the end. This is going to make evolution super easy, clear and exam ready. So what is evolution? Evolution is fundamentally the process by which organisms change over time. These changes make descendants different in structure or morphology and function or physiology from their ancestors. It happens basically because organisms must compete for survival and reproduction, and so evolution is a continuous process going on for millions of years, not a completed event. Historical development of evolutionary concepts. Early ideas which was occurred in Greek period, early thinkers like Anaximander, Empedocles, their key ideas were animals could transform from one form to another. Organisms could be formed by combination of pre-existing parts. Medieval period, or which was influenced by church, scientific ideas were suppressed for nearly 1500 years. Dominant belief was special creation, that organisms created by God in fixed form. Evolutionary thinking didn't develop during this time. Renaissance and Enlightenment, which occurred in 16th to 18th century, growth of scientific observation and experimentation. Important contributors were Perry Louis Maury the Maupertuis proposed spontaneous generation and extinction, but no clear evolutionary theory. George Louis Leclerc considered but rejected common ancestry. Erasmus Darwin, who was the grandparent of grandfather of Charles Darwin, he gave early evolutionary ideas in zoonomia but had little impact. Contribution of classification which was proposed by Carolus Linnaeus, and the concept was developed modern classification system. They observed variation within species, suggesting species may change over time. Lamarckism, which was developed in early 19th century, proposed by Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. He proposed inheritance of acquired characters, though later disproved it, helped popularize evolution and inspired by further research. Darwinism, that is modern evolution begins, and the father of Darwin, Charles Darwin, father of Darwinism, father of evolution is called for Charles Darwin. He published on a book on the origin of species in 1859. He proposed natural selection and the theory of survival of the fittest. So the key idea was organisms with favorable variations survive and reproduce more. Co-discoverer Alfred Russel Wallace independently proposed natural selection, and he believed human origin needed divine intervention. Influence of philosophy. It was proposed by Herbert Spencer. He popularized survival of the fittest. His ideas sometimes misguided understanding of evolution. Limitation of Darwin's theory. Darwin couldn't explain origin of variations and how traits are inherited. Mendelian genetics, that was the concept of missing link. Gregor Mendel proposed the theory. He proposed laws of inheritance in 1866. His work was rediscovered in 19th century. Mendel helped explain how traits are passed to next generations. Neo-Darwinism and mutation theory. August Weismann proposed germplasm theory and supported natural selection. Hugo de Vries proposed mutation theory and downplayed natural selection. Biometricians like Karl Pearson supported the theory of natural selection. Modern evolutionary synthesis, which was developed in 1920s to 1930s, key scientists were R. A. Fisher, J. B. S. Alden, and Sewell Wright. Their contributions, they used mathematics and genetics together. They strengthened the concept of natural selection, but they rejected the concept of mutation as the sole explanation. So modern synthetic theory that was developed 1936 onwards, proposed by Theodosius Dobzhansky. He's written a book named as Genetics and the Origin of Species, combined the theory of Darwin's natural selection and Mendelian genetics. Other contributors were Ernest Mayr, Julian Huxley, George Gillard Simpson, George Ledyard Stebbins, etc. So what is the present status? By 1950, Darwin's theory became universally accepted among biologists. Evolution is now widely accepted and taught in schools, colleges and universities. However, some groups or creationists still oppose it. So the concept of evolution has developed gradually from early ideas to the theories of Lamarck, Darwin and the integration of genetics in modern biology. Each contribution helped refine our understanding, correcting earlier mistakes and strengthening scientific explanations. Today, evolution stands as a well-established theory that explains the diversity of life, showing how scientific knowledge continuously grows and improves over time. If you found this video helpful, please like, share with your friends and subscribe to Biology at Priyojit. Keep learning, stay curious, and I will see you in the next class.